Hi friends, and happy Monday! This week I've been enjoying the town of Bisbee in southeast Arizona, and today I'm excited to explore the Lowell Historic District with you. Come join me. If you're new here to Flying Dawn Marie, as a travel blogger, every Monday I take you on an adventure. I share full detailed blog posts on my website flyingdawnmarie.com, and my YouTube videos bring you along with me for a virtual visit. So make sure to turn on notifications, like and subscribe, and let's explore together. Bisbee, often referred to as the Copper Queen of Arizona, got its start in the 1870s, and in 1899, Frank Hatchett of Lowell, Massachusetts, purchased the property and started a Lowell in Arizona copper mining and smelting company. Erie Street, seen here, was originally established as a business and social center near the Lowell mine, and before long there were a number of boarding houses that provided lodging for the growing mine workers. The population of Lowell grew rapidly as the local mines expanded, and by 1910, much of the total population of Bisbee lived in the Lowell area. And in 1917, the Bisbee Daily Review called Lowell one of the most energetic towns in the state, and a payroll that would dazzle many cities a great deal larger. In 1920, Lowell's population grew to over 6,000 people. It was home to schools, shops, churches, saloons, and family homes. Lowell boasted the first movie house in the district. In fact, the highway stretching from Bisbee to Douglas, at the time US 80, was the first paved road in the state of Arizona. The Lavender Pit, an open pit copper mine, began in 1950, and more than half of Lowell was in the direct path of the new development for this pit. Now, over 250 homes and businesses had to be moved for the Lavender Pit's continued development. So the residents were offered the market value for their homes, which would be demolished, or the company offered to move the structures so that the Lavender Pits could continue to grow here. As the 1950s and 60s progressed, the Lavender Pit grew deeper and wider. Over 86 million tons of ore were produced here through 1964, with around 600 tons of copper, silver, gold, and even turquoise as byproducts. Mining operations in the Lavender Pit ended in 1974, but a deposit located immediately north of the Lavender Pit contains copper that could still be mined, and today the pit covers an area of 300 acres and it's 900 feet deep. While much of Lowell was lost to mining at the Lavender Pit, Erie Street was saved and beautifully preserved. For years, business owners and locals have worked together to create a spectacular outdoor museum of sorts that showcases this town magically as it once was. The Lowell Americana Project is dedicated to continuing the work of preserving this extraordinary time capsule. And this area is one of the most photographed streets in the state. It's been the backdrop for multiple films and recording artists doing their music videos, from Carrie Underwood to Rascal Flatts and many more. I'd visit this spot earlier in the morning to avoid the crowds, and make sure to stop at the Bisbee Breakfast Club. It's delicious.
The portions are as big as the smiles that greet you here inside the Bisbee Breakfast Club, and food is so yummy. Consider making a donation in the tabletop jukebox to support the ongoing efforts of the Lowell Americana Project to help upkeep the wonderful historic facades here on Erie Street. While the Lowell Historic District is only one street here on Erie, it is absolutely worth a visit on any trip to Bisbee. It's a beautiful taste into the history here. From the vintage vehicles which line the street here to the historic buildings like the Lowell Police Department and the original movie theater, Lowell really does take you on a trip back in time.
Thank you so much for joining me this week in the historic Lowell area. Now, when you're planning your trip, make sure to check out discoverbisbee.com and see my full blog post at flyingdawnmarie.com for more information about my trip. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. And until next week, I hope you find adventure and encouragement wherever you go. Bye.